a ripe area for video games these days.
With alien plagues and the wars of Roman conquest, it's one of the primary areas creating crises in video games.
But unfortunately, all the coolest crimes carry the strictest penalties.
That's why the latest shooter for the Xbox offers murder and mayhem with its title, 25 to Life. Here's a review.
Hello, kids. Today's gaming word of the day is scatological. Now, scatology is a biologically oriented study of excrement. Now, you might find yourself saying, well, Adam, that's all well and good, but I have no interest in studying the fragrant fruit of the booty. I simply want to know if this game is good or bad. Well, if scatology is the study of waste, this game is one of the larger human wastes of time we've ever seen. Allow us to put on our lab coats so we can further examine this rhino turd for your enlightenment. The video game ghetto sure is getting bleak, what with the 50 Cent game being so bad and all. It's art imitating life. 25 to Life is another cracker-coated crap fest with a street-credulous soundtrack that may distract you for a moment as you stare in disbelief at what in Frodo's furry nuts you're doing playing this game.
Jeez, somebody set me up!
Raise the curtain on level 1 and find yourself home sweet hood arguing with this tragic case of cosmetic surgery gone bad, who is apparently the mother of your child. You're Freeze, one of 3 characters you'll play in the game. And speaking of games, Freeze wants out. So, you know the drill. One more big score before closing down the criminal store. And it's just not that simple and boom! Hail of gunfire of wildly disparate caliber, wave after wave of adversaries, cutscenes of betrayal and redemption, clandestinely trained legions of clairvoyant ocelots overthrow the American banking system, and you get the picture. The mechanics under the hood of this jalopy are really one of the main culprits in the failure of the title. Character AI, for example. These adversaries dropped out of special ed, not high school. They shoot each other. They Molotov themselves. And most of the time, they won't even notice you unless they've already started shooting. You'll notice quickly enough that staying in the wide open will end your thug's life pretty quickly, as your adversaries are ridiculously accurate. Can you tell me what's going on here? What? Strange objective cutscenes will all of a sudden pop up, but visually give you very little to go on. What? What about that guy? You'll play as 3 different characters. Good, bad, but wants to be good.
By any means necessary.
And just plain bad. There's really very little appreciable difference, however, once the action starts. Gunfights are just plain hysterical train wrecks of bad camera angles, ridiculously indestructible adversaries, and lousy collision detection. Taking a hostage to use as cover was pointless, as sheets of opposing gunfire quickly reduce your mortal cover to a fine crimson mist. Miles below the hustle and flow, this game just plain sucks.
That's a lot of blow.
We give it a 1.
I know I made a deal with the devil by being in the game.
Out of 5.
Crunk, exclamation mark, energy drink sounds tasty.